everyone. So last week I had a friend that asked me if it's a good time to invest in a pre-construction condo. In 2021 to 2022, low interest rates has led to a high-rise construction boom. There's always going to be ups and downs in the real estate market. Naturally, over time, it will continue to grow in an upwards path.
The RLB, Ryder-Levitt Bucknell, Crane Index for North America bi-annually published index. It tracks the number of operating cranes within 14 major cities throughout Canada and the U.S. RLB reports there are 252 active cranes in Toronto. It takes the lead with a largest number of cranes in North America in the first quarter of 2022. Although Toronto has seen a slight pullback from its peak, the number of cranes is still elevated. High-rise construction in Toronto still leads North America by a wide margin. No other city on the continent even comes close. Toronto is no stranger to leading North America's crane count. This ever-evolving city has held its one position since 2015, miles ahead of other cities in this list, including Calgary, Boston, New York, Washington, Chicago, Denver, Phoenix, Los Angeles, Las Vegas, San Francisco, Portland, Seattle, and Honolulu. Plus, as the city continues to build in hopes of meeting the steadily rising demand for housing. In 2020 alone, 20,000 condominiums began construction, causing the number of cranes in the first quarter of 2021 to skyrocket by 68%. Since then, the number of cranes in Toronto has increased by an additional 21%. This accomplishment is even more impressive when you take into account that 18 cranes from the previous survey were removed from the count due to project completions. The main source of growth came from the commercial sector, which brought an increase of 18 cranes. A total increase of 7 cranes came from residential and mixed-use projects. While anyone who has experienced Toronto's booming housing market understands why it holds the title for the largest number of cranes, the sheer difference in numbers is still staggering. Toronto's 252 cranes operating on construction sites dominate even the runner-up, Los Angeles, which boasts a total of 51. Other major cities struggling to catch up include Seattle, Calgary, and Washington, D.C. All this goes to show that when it comes to investing in North American real estate, Toronto is the way to go. It's no wonder that the number of cranes in Toronto is so high. Its real estate market is flourishing with many developments on the horizon. Immigration fuels Canada's economy, which makes the country a vibrant, diverse cultural center, and keeps the housing demand high. In spite of the pandemic, Canada embraced a record number of 401,000 new permanent residents in 2021. This number is predicted to reach 411,000 in 2022 in order to meet the Canadian government's ambitious immigration goals. Moreover, Statistics Canada predicts that the country will welcome more than 1 million international students in 2022. Of this total, 49% will be post-secondary students who will be in dire need of places to rent. Data by Statistics Canada shows that immigrants tend to gravitate towards large urban centers because of their desire to live near a bustling city life, employment opportunities, and universities. As Toronto is a shining example of all of these factors, the market seems like it is going to stay hot in the coming decades. To make room for this influx of newcomers, Toronto must continue to build. The Ontario Census Division stated that in order to satisfy the housing supply needs from pre-existing housing shortages and projected population growth from 2021 to 2031, Toronto must gain at least 259,000 homes. This tall order will likely keep demand high and prices even higher. New developments and pre-construction projects have historically been an excellent option for home buyers and investors alike to get into Toronto's hot real estate market without getting burned. Due to the flexible payment structures provided by developers and the lengthier completion time, The pre-construction market is an excellent choice for those looking to dip their toes into the real estate market and those looking to diversify their investment portfolio. With so many upcoming pre-construction projects to choose from, buyers have their pick of surefire investment opportunities.
Thank you everyone for watching our video. If you enjoyed this, please like, share, and subscribe to our channel. We'll see you next time.